Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Embrace the iExamB learning experience for 50% faster job preparation. The SEBI Grade A legal detailed notification is now out and the application window is now open. So a lot of good news is there for you guys in this notification. So let's start with understanding the important aspects. We have already know about the eligibility, which was discussed earlier. Let's understand the other details that have been given in the detailed notification. This is the detailed notification available on the website. You can also download it from the description box of this particular video. So very first important news and a very good news to open is the time that has been given to you. The application window is open for almost a month till the November of 28, and then your exam will happen in January and February. So your phase 1 will happen on the 10th of January. And your phase 2 will happen on the 21st of February. So a lot of time. We were expecting the exam to happen in December, which is a very welcome change, very welcome news for all the aspirants who are getting almost additional month for you to prepare for your exam. So that is a very good news. So let's move ahead with the eligibility. This was already given in the short notification or the advance intimation that came out in October itself. So 20 vacancies are there, 9 for unreserved category, 3 for OBC, 5 for SC, 1 for ST, and EWS. 2 vacancies are there. Qualification, as it was mentioned before, mandatory is only a law degree, a bachelor's law degree. No requirement of minimum marks, no compulsory or mandatory requirement for experience. If you have experience, then please do mention it in your application form, because I will show you how it will be useful, right? Otherwise, it is not compulsory. So you can definitely go ahead and apply for this exam, right? Let's understand the exam pattern. The things that have new in this notification, detailed notification, everybody was waiting for it. So phase 1 exam, again the exam will happen phase 1, phase 2 and the interview stage. Phase 1, which will happen on the 10th of January, the exam pattern remains the same. There will be paper 1 consisting of questions from your general awareness with focus on financial sector, English, quant, and your reasoning. 100 marks paper, minimum cutoff of 30%. For your legal stream, you will again have MCQ based questions. 100 marks, 40 minutes paper. That means it is going to be 50 questions. Cutoff will be 40% and overall cutoff will be 40%. Again, there will be negative marking of 1/4 marks, and as I stated, if you are clearing the cutoff, the required cutoff, then you will go to phase 2, right? So all the students who are clearing this minimum cutoff requirement will go to phase 2. Let's understand then what phase 2 will be like. For phase 2, that will happen on the 21st of February. Again, the pattern remains the same. For legal stream, 70 MCQs of 1 mark each, and then 3 descriptive questions. So this was introduced in 2024, so same is continuing. So no change in the exam pattern for legal in phase 1 or in phase 2, and your paper will continue to be of descriptive English, 1/3 weightage of English and 2/3 weightage of your legal paper. The students who cleared this with the minimum requirements will move to the interview stage, and this is where I was telling you interview will have a 15% weightage and your phase 2 exam will have an 85% weightage. No change here also. However, for legal students and any where a desired experience, please remember the experience is only desired and not mandatory. In that case, you will get a relevant experience qualification weightage of 25%, which is maximum of 3.75 marks, right? However, your interview will still have a very high importance, and we have seen fresher students clear the exam in the past cycles also. So that is where your experience can be helpful at the interview stage. Coming to the syllabus, very, very important, and that is where another good news is there for the legal students. First good news is there is no change in the phase 1 syllabus. We were expecting, given the pattern of some other exams that have added a few new acts like RTI and DPDP, that has not happened in SEBI. So no new additions, no new laws that you need to study for phase 1. So absolutely same 20% weightage to your constitution, 25% weightage to your contract laws, which consist of the 4 laws: the Indian contract, sales of good, Indian partnership and specific relief, 25% weightage to CPC along with limitation, transfer of property act and arbitration and conciliation act, 20% weightage to your legal theory topics like administrative law, jurisprudence and interpretation and your maxims, Latin terms, and 10% weightage to law of torts and consumer protection act. Absolutely no change, no additions have been done in phase 1. Another very, very good news for the legal students is for your phase 2 syllabus. So as you can see, syllabus in phase 2, in fact, there has been a little reduction. As of course expected, the new criminal laws have now been added instead of the earlier ones, which is of course a very expected and a very known fact, right? So, but the weightage continues to be 30%, no change here. Your corporate laws consisting of your Companies Act, LLP, Limited Liability Partnership, and IBC, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code will continue to have 30% weightage. And this is where a very, very good pleasant surprise comes. 40% on securities law. They have reduced and done away with 4 regulations of SEBI. So they are focusing on the market practices and the fairness of the markets, running markets. So the 3 acts, they continue: SCRA, Securities Contract Regulation Act, your SEBI Act and the Depository Acts, followed by 3 regulations only: the one relating to prohibition of fraudulent and unfair trade practices, prohibition of insider trading, and your SAST, which is substantial acquisition of shares and takeovers. Only 3 regulations in addition to your 3 main securities law. There were 4 more regulations that were asked in 2024, which have been removed in 2025. So a very, very good news for you students. We've already started with the batch, as I told you, and you had your first class of Transfer of Property Act yesterday. In addition to that, detailed classes of Constitution have already been made available to you, and a lot of practice is available to you as such for your exam. This is the class plan and the study plan that we have been following. Of course, we will make the changes and add more sessions for you for further practice, both for phase 1 and phase 2, including your descriptive sessions. Indira ma'am is taking all these sessions in a very detailed manner to not miss any point from the bare acts and the relevant practice in the form of MCQ booklets. For the new criminal laws, for starting with the BNSS, around 600 MCQs are available for you to practice from. Constitution also, new additions are being made for further practice of your exam level questions. So this is ongoing. You can download, and as I stated, we will be updating this to increase further preparation till the month of January and then further till the month of February. You can check out the demo of the SEBI legal course from the description of this video. Our pedagogy consists of a combination of short and crisp video lessons, study notes, revision notes, live doubt classes, the schedule which I already showed you, and the MCQ booklets. As I stated, more than 200 plus questions for each of the acts depending on the act. For example, BNSS, you will have around 600 MCQs alone. For Constitution, you will have around 400 MCQs. So like this, you will have almost 5,000 plus type of MCQs in the MCQ booklet format for each in together for each of various laws that are there in your syllabus. You can also practice them in the online mode at the concept level, chapter test, section list, and the full length mock test level. In your legal exam in phase 2, you also get descriptive. Yes, you will be included for descriptive preparation, and Indra ma'am takes very comprehensive descriptive sessions for the exams which she's taken in the past for RBI legal also, and you will find descriptive question notes in the course again. We are also running a month-end offer where you can get the courses at a flat 55% off. If you have any other query, you can reach out to us at hello@iexamby.com or call us at 920-552-4028. Wishing you all the best.